Hey everybody, it's Maggie with All American Roof Pros. I am back this week with a super exciting, super unique small business spotlight video. I am here with the amazing Vic. He is managing the blood prison out at the legendary Ohio State Reformatory. Vic, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us about what your role is here.
Well, I like how you did it. The amazing Vic. Should be taking notes on that one. No, my name's Vic Amasquita. Run the blood prison haunted house here at the Ohio State Reformatory, and been doing it. This is my 9th season, I think.
Yeah.
So I've been here for a hot minute, and you just keep adding, keep getting bigger every year.
Yeah. There's a ton of, even walking down to this space, there's a ton of things on the way. So if you are interested in coming out, make sure you come out to the blood prison. It looks like a great time. And just kind of walk me through like what it is, explain kind of how it got started and where it is now.
Well, so where we got started was I used to work for a gentleman in Crestline, Ohio, at a special effects company called Precinct 13 Entertainment. Over the years, it changed to a company called Creature Core. We used to make props and masks and different stuff for other haunted houses.
Right.
We go to conventions, sell our stuff to other haunted houses. Eventually, we opened our own haunt over there called the Mad Effects Lab. So I worked that haunt. I think we were there 3 years. And then we got the contract over here, and then we came over here, which was a lot bigger and a lot more established, if you will. After the first year, I didn't necessarily take over, but the guy that I worked for was kind of movies. He did movies, and he kind of wanted to stick to that.
Right.
So I kind of was able to get the contract, and I started official blood prison was 2017.
Okay.
And then I've been here ever since, and we've just added, yearly. We changed stuff up. We add more, bigger props, new props, and then, keep things, we try to keep things as cutting edge as we can, but along the traditional lines as well. I love actors. I like to have a haunt full of actors, which we have been pretty good about doing.
Yeah.
But it just keeps getting bigger every year. You can see, most of this stuff we built ourselves. Like that tank is ours, the Connex box, we built that, the plane crashed down there. But then we also go and buy things from, there's a convention that we go to where we get like props like those and, things like that. But yeah, it's kind of just, gotten more elaborate, I guess you could say, over the years.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's not safe, we don't open. So even in this building, which is made of steel, brick, and rock, we have fire suppression, which you can see right there, it's right above your head. Because the sets are here and we fire treat all of our sets. We have fire suppression, we have the smoke detectors, heat sensors, all of that stuff that is just code that most every haunt has to do.
Yeah.
So that's like the first thing. The attraction isn't necessarily wheelchair accessible because there's a lot of steps and we're kind of grandfathered into that kind of thing. But we keep everything as if it was. So the walkways are wide enough to get, more than one person through if we have to in case of emergencies. We have all the exit signs in where we need to have them. We have the Mansfield Fire Department come in, and they're super cool. They work with us so well, and they just make sure that, if something's not completely on, let's do it in here. All right, we'll add one there. We basically take that on before we do anything else. Even when designing a set, how close is it to the nearest emergency exit? How many emergency lights do we need to have in this set for it to be safe?
Yeah.
Doorways, all that good stuff.
Yeah. Being one of the haunts in the area, what makes this one unique?
The building. I mean, no one, and that's not just this area.
Yeah.
It's the state. I don't think there's anybody in the state that's got a better building than I do. I mean, you can't ask for a better facade. You pull up and see it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, even if you're not here just for blood prison, you're just here to tour the reformatory. The Shawshank history.
Yeah.
There's a ton of history here, from prisons to movies, haunted houses, incarceration, the big tattoo music. I mean, there's just so much that goes on. Right. So that definitely makes us kind of stand out a little bit.
For sure.
Absolutely.
What is your favorite part about your job?
Well, I mean, it's a job at this level, definitely. But it's not, because, I've grown up watching horror movies my whole life.
Yeah.
Going to haunted houses. I'm a Halloween fan. We love Halloween, like my crew, everybody, we're all about it. I mean, we live it. It's a passion more than it is just like a job, if you will. It's like, a pro football player dreams of making the NFL. This was our, I know that's kind of a weird comparison, but I mean, it really kind of is. We live it just like they live it, or anybody else who does something for a profession. It's the same thing with us.
For sure. Yeah, that's really neat. Who should come to this? Who shouldn't?
Well, I mean, we are 10 and up as far as age range. 10 years old and up is what we recommend. We get a lot of people that want to bring in, like I had someone want to bring their 2-year-old in like last week, and I was like, nah, I can't do that. But 10 and up is what we usually go for, and I mean, that's all the way up to my oldness. I'm almost 50 years old, so it's like even up to me.
Yeah.
It's for everybody.
Yeah.
At the same time, you're gonna get scared. We do have something for the kids. We have a touch pass, right? So if you're over 18, you can get a touch pass, which gives the actors the cue to, give it a little extra intensity.
Yep.
And then we have another glow stick for kids. Like if a 10-year-old does come in and he's, part of the way through and he gets a little uneasy about it, like an actor can give him this glow stick, and that makes him, the actors will, kind of go away. So it makes the kid a little more confident, then maybe might want to come back again, later on, so he'll be not as scared, realize that we're just people in makeup, and, I'm sure that's how it's explained to them before they come in.
Yeah.
Maybe not. But, that gives the kids a little bit of incentive, to keep going and see the whole attraction.
Right.
Yeah.
And how can people get tickets if they wanted to come see this?
Bloodprison.com. That's where we have all the tickets there. We're time ticketing, so your wait, there's always a wait, but it won't be the traditional long waits that we've had here in the past.
Yeah.
The time ticketing really helps break that up.
Yeah. And for our viewers who have come last year, what is one thing that's different this year that should give them incentive to come back?
So one thing that we did different this year, and this has been over a few years, people would tell me, because the way the route goes, you don't necessarily go into the cells, because the route just doesn't go that way. You go into a cell, you got to go in and out the same way.
Yeah.
This place was built for you not to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So people always want to go in cells. Now, when you have a touch pass, you might find yourself in a cell, but if you don't, you wouldn't. So we added a set to where you will go through cells, you will go through an escape, a prison escape scene, basically. So we built cells for people to go in, and we model them right after these.
Yeah. Super cool.
So, I mean, we also have a character in our attraction called the Warden's Widow, who's really huge on social media, so you'll get to see her. And not only that, but when you buy a ticket to Blood Prison, your ticket is good for a year to come back to the Ohio State Reformatory and do a self-guided tour of the building when the Halloween stuff isn't here.
Right.
So you're essentially getting 2 tickets for your haunted attraction ticket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's pretty cool. I mean, that's something, this building is amazing even without the haunted stuff in it, even though I prefer the haunted stuff. But it's just beautiful and just gorgeous, and I hate that they're restoring it.
For both. Yeah.
I'm like, leave it this way, and they're just like, no, we're fixing it. I'm like, damn. So, but yeah, no, it's a beautiful place, and that's something that definitely stands out. Is you can get a regular tour on top of your Blood Prison ticket.
Yeah. Cool. So if anybody is looking for a haunt trail this Halloween season, make sure you stop at Blood Prison. So tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your coworkers, tell your mom, your dad, whoever you want to scare or whoever you want to see be scared to come to Blood Prison at the Ohio State Reformatory. I'm Maggie with All American Roof Bros, and we will see you guys in the next Small Business Spotlight.